Today we're going to make a heart-shaped pendant with some beads, and then we're going to make it into a necklace. So to start this project, what you will need is 22 gauge jewelry making wire, which we're going to cut. We're going to add 3 micro beads. One's a bit larger than the other, but they can all be the same size if you want. You can use like gold, silver, or the same color. This one's a bead in the middle is a bit larger than the two next to it. Don't know if you can see. Or they can all be the same size beads, the same colors, if you want, really. You'll need some jewelry making chain. You can cut that to the size of how big you want the chain to be. You'll need 3 jump rings and 1 larger jump ring and a lobster clasp. You'll need a ruler. You'll need flush cutters to cut the wire, barrow pliers to shape it, round nose pliers, and you might need the chain nose pliers. I always have them out just in case. So the first things first is to pick up your jewelry making wire and your flush cutters and your ruler. So I'm just going to make it 2.5, cut 2.5 inches. So stick my finger there, put down the ruler, pick up my flush cutters using the back of the flush cutter, be careful, and cut it. Now this is now 2.5 inch of wire. I shall now thread on my beads. The combination I'm going to use is pearl and then a slightly bigger bead, and then I'll pick up another pearl bead and thread it on in the center. I like this combination of beads. So now it's in the middle. I shall keep it in the middle and slowly bring up the wire so that the beads are in the center. So I'll pick up my barrow pliers and I shall use this one to make the curve. This one what I've marked. I mean, you can try with the others if you prefer, but this one seems to work for me, this one here. Now I shall clamp it and slowly bring it to form a curve. Slowly bring it in. Slowly bring it in and close it. Bring it in to make a curve, and I may pick up my chain nose pliers to bring it in more, so it's closing it onto the wire here. I close it like that. I think I'll pick up my round nose pliers because I want to close it. Go in. I'm going to close it till it's touching the other piece of wire. Inside it should look like that. So I'm going to turn it around and pick up my barrow pliers again, using that same bit there where I've marked, and clamp it and slowly start forming another heart shape. And then we're going to start to just bring it in a bit more so that the wires are touching there. Go to the other side and just kind of tidy it up a little bit, because the bead might slip over there and we don't want that. So I'm going to take in that bit of wire and just bring it right in so that it's closed this side, and try and make both of them even. It might look a bit, one might look a bit bigger than the other, but I'm just going to bring it in a bit, just to adjust it a little bit so that they're both of them are looking the same size. So sometimes I just kind of put my chain nose pliers and kind of open it a little bit up here so that they look the same. Right, so you should look like trying to get these two as even as possible, and then I'm going to bring them in a little bit so they're kind of touching. So then we've got the heart with the beads at each side. So we've got the heart with the 3 beads there, and I brought the wire in. Right, so the next thing we're going to do is attach some chain. So, you know, you make the chain as long as you want. So I cut some jewellery making chain. So use your jewellery making chain and just cut what size you want the necklace to be. Just give it a cut like that. So now that we've got the chain the length we want, we're going to pick up we're going to pick up 2 jump rings. So we've got our jump rings here, and then we're going to pick up our chain nose pliers and our round nose pliers, and we're going to just open it across. We've opened it across, you see, and then we're going to put it on the end of the chain. And the chain like that, and then the other side, and then we're going to repeat the procedure, picking up the other jump ring, pick up the other jump ring. So, and you chain those pliers and you round those pliers and just bring it across slightly so that it's open. And then we'll place it on the other side of the chain, on like that, and then go to the other side of the heart. Put that on, and then just close it. You can use your round those pliers with it, or just use them in hand. So it should look like this, nice dainty chain with heart and little beads at the end. And then the next thing we're going to do is cut in the middle. Cut the middle. And then pick up your lobster clasp and your larger jump ring. And pick up the larger jump ring. Open it like that. Pick up one end of the chain and thread it on. And then close it in. Just close it in nicely. Then pick up the smaller jump ring, open it the same way and thread it onto the lobster clasp. and the other end of the chain. And thread the chain in again. Yeah, and pick up the chain those pliers and just close it in. Kind of bring it in. Kind of close it in. Just use your thumb and use your fingers and close it in. Then they should look like that. There you have your lovely heart-shaped pendant necklace. So if you have any questions, please put them down below or any comments. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. If you like this video, please press the like button and the notification bell to let you know when I have posted another video. And I'll put down my social medias if you want to follow me. And if you want to look on my Etsy shop, I put that down in the description as well. And then I'll link down some other jewellery that you can make.